Доброго времени суток, дорогие зрители моего канала. Меня зовут Веритец. Мы продолжаем проходить Skyrim. Давненько я его не записывал из-за некоторых проблем с компьютером. Но пока все идет более-менее по плану, и мы идем в Вереске. Мы идем в Вереске, потому что...
Ну, наконец у нас гости. Скидывай обувь, отдохни. Дай мне знать, если я могу чем-нибудь тебе услужить.
Ладно, допустим.
В последнее время совсем нет работы.
Ready to move?
Я хочу спросить, что стало с твоей сестрой?
Well, my sister doesn't come to Riverwood very often. But she sends a letter every now and then, just to let me know she's alive. She can take care of herself, but that does not mean I don't worry.
Где она живет?
Oh, I think she moves around. She can't really live in a city. She's kind of a witch.
Ведьма, когда это случилось?
That is hard to say. I guess she's always been a bit different and good with magic. I don't want to say she was born a witch, but at the very least, she's not your typical mage.
И когда ты в последний раз с ней говорила?
2 years free? I'm very poor with time, especially when I'm adventuring with my favorite companion. As for her last letter, well, that has also been a very long time. Too long, which makes me worry. We should stop by the Sleeping Giant Inn. Maybe someone has heard something.
Прекрасное дитя. Отлично. Погнали. В чем вообще была проблема? Я заметил, что все крашилось в момент, когда я сохранялся. Что здесь, что в Вархаммере. И поэтому я просто почистил память. Освободил 40 гигов. И вроде как все стало работать. Кстати, а почему у меня все так выглядит, будто бы я замерзаю, хотя я не могу замерзнуть? Ладно, допустим.
Скажи мне, сынок, а правда ли, что мне про тебя болтали? Что ты заклеивал коровам вымя? Что, было дело?
Да, и что?
Видишь, вот об этом я тебе и говорю. Ты делаешь все, чтобы оставить свой след в мире. Молодец, сынок.
То ли еще будет. Мои
My
розыгрыши
friend,
станут
can you
еще
come here?
забавнее.
I want to
Увидишь?
ask you a question.
Лол. Это, походу, сейчас был отец года. Ладно. Ну да, тут так все и было. Точняк. А где сам Несбин, интересно?
Did I ever tell you how I owned an inn? It wasn't exactly intact for very long, though. Okay, you have my permission to slap me.
Ты же меня не боишься.
Ognar, have you heard anything about Jocelyn?
Yeah, I've seen your sister walking out the door.
Really? You know she doesn't like to be seen in Riverwood. Why did she come?
Don't know, but some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Rogue wizards down in Falkreath.
Do you think they found her? I'm starting to get worried.
Worry about yourself.
This is grave news, my hero. Bounty hunters will not spare a known witch. If my sister has fled to Falkreath, she might try to cross the border.
Я оставлю на твою сестру, если честно.
Yes, but she's not the type to join a coven, and 4 sellswords are more than a match for one witch. We must hurry to Falkreath. I want to check the barracks. If by chance she was caught and yielded, we might be able to save her.
Добро пожаловать!
Fine.
Дай мне знать, если
We
тебе
go.
что-нибудь
Побежали,
нужно.
проверим.
Где там у меня была чистая кружка?
Все в порядке?
Здорово, у нас никаких проблем.
A visitor! Always good to see a new face. Don't mind me though. Just think of me as dust on the wall.
В таком случае это ужасно большое пятно пыли.
So I am, my lord. But I'm still dust. The guards ignore me, and the flies pay no heed. So why should you?
За что тебя посадили?
Would you believe me if I said I was framed? I guess it wouldn't matter much if you did, unless you're the new captain of the guard. No, I'm just your average horse thief. I suppose my presence here is proof that, I ain't a good one.
Я верю, что тебя поставили. Мы должны найти способ очистить твое имя. Насколько я знаю, в Фолкресе нет конюшен.
You've got a keen eye, my lord. Not everyone notices that when I tell them what I'm in for.
Как тебя поймали?
It was fear. Plain and simple. I was at the Sleeping Giant when I got approached by two shifty folk with hoods covering their eyes. The first one sits beside me and buys me a drink, while the other stands in the corner. He goes, "I hear you're the man to see about a horse." I tell him, "Sure, my lord, I am." He tells me he needs two. One for him and one for his sweetheart. I'm guessing a Breton girl by the size of her.
Было ли что-нибудь особенное в этой женщине?
The Breton made me real nervous, always whipping her head round to see if anyone was looking. But it was her hands that caught my eye. She had calluses tough as a goat hide, and all the dirt in Skyrim under those fingernails. She wasn't built like no adventurer. And she wasn't some college mage living in the city either, if you catch my meaning. I think she was a witch.
Не может быть! А как насчет мужчин? Кем был мужчина? Кем был он?
Just some love-struck boy, my lord. The witch probably cast a spell on him. More chambermaid than tavern wench, from what little I could see of her. His plan was to steal a few horses from the old Ashwood farm near Helgen, and cross the border from the west near Falkreath.
Ты согласился украсть лошадей?
Well, truth is, I was so sore at the Ashwoods I probably would have stolen the horses for free. But that's no way to make a living. I told the boy I only needed one other rider. The girl could wait for us by Peakshade Tower, and I'd collect the rest of my fee there. Except when the job was done, it wasn't the boy waiting for me at the clearing. It was the witch.
Что произошло потом?
The whole ride west I had that hag raven at my back, with all kinds of bad thoughts running around in my head. I don't know what it was that set me off. Maybe it was just the wind, but I laid my heels into that horse and rode as hard as I could into the city. It didn't take long for the guards to figure out the horse wasn't mine. But by Ysmir's beard, at least I'm alive.
Wait, this mage's name, was it Jocelyn?
As a matter of fact, milady, I think it was. You're not acquainted with her, are you?
She's my sister.
Oh, pardon my language, milady. If it's any consolation, I'm sure she made it to Cyrano.
Somehow I doubt that. My girls were waiting for her there for quite some time. Evidently, the snowstorm brought her back, and with it, my property. Now don't give me that look, girl. I don't care if your sister lives or dies. Meaning I'm more than willing to let her live. If it saves me the trouble of dealing with you. I simply want what is rightfully mine.
And what is that exactly?
Girl, this is hardly the place to talk of such things. Come to the graveyard. At least the dead share no secrets.
I don't like this one bit. Jocelyn would not steal.
Ну, старая страшная ведьма не самый надежный источник информации, тебе не кажется?
Right, leave it to my savior to put things into perspective. Yes, we should only trust her as far as we can throw her. My arms are quite tired. Something on your mind? Alright.
Ну, пошли. На кладбище так на кладбище. Вспомнить бы, где оно здесь.
Lord, is it me, or are we low on iron? Do we have enough for the next shipment?
Ah, now that is a good question. Let's keep an eye on the supply.
Ну, привет.
Не сюда. А, все вижу. Просто идем за бабкой и не выпендриваем.
О, что тут произошло?
А, да, тут, наверное, не исчезли еще трупы с моего прошлого появления в этом городе.
Когда-то бог Аркей был таким же, как мы, был связан смертной долей. Но он добровольно отказался от такого существования, чтобы мы могли лучше понять превратности жизни и смерти. Приливы и отливы этой великой волны помогут нам обрести обновление и, в конце концов, покой.
So, you're Jocelyn's sister. She never talked much about you, but the girl never talked much at all. I thought she was a sodding mute, which was good. I tire of young people and the endless flapping of their tongues. She made for the perfect apprentice.
Jocelyn would never join a coven. Something must have happened.
That's another thing about you young people. You think you know everything. So arrogant. For your information, your sister joined our coven and was otherwise happy until her greed got the best of her. Of course, it was only a matter of time before I caught the traitor, which is why she escaped into the very crystal she stole.
What do you mean? What crystal?
My, you're stupid. And ugly. The crystal is the property I was referring to earlier.
This is not the time for petty insults, witch. How did she escape into a crystal?
Young people, so impatient. The crystal is a key, a portal to another plane of existence. The legends say it would transport you to a paradise of eternal youth. Naturally, for someone of my years, this seemed like an attractive prospect. The devil is in the wording, of course. Eternal youth indeed. It's a curse. Anyone who enters the plane turns into a child. A child of body. And a child of mind. God knows I warned the stupid girl. But young people just do not listen. In any case, the only way to revive the crystal's power is to remove the soul inside it. Thus, our goals are one and the same.
Where can we find this crystal?
My girls tracked her to Bloodlet Throne, which means she ran from my coven right into a castle full of vampires. Sometimes I wonder if your sister is no ordinary fool, but the kind of fool so foolish that her name should be carved on the tree of all creation. As in, Jocelyn Fairchild, the mother of all fools.
All right, Witch. You can call me what you wish, but I've had about enough of you bad-mouthing Jocelyn.
That would not be wise if you wish to see your dear sister again. I am the only one who can open the portal. I would do it myself, but why risk my life when I can risk yours? In exchange, the girl is allowed to live. I trust we have a deal.
Fine, but try anything funny and I won't hesitate to take your head. I'm sorry for that display, my Jarl. I know you're not used to seeing me angry. I'm not used to it either. But when I talk to that hag...
Всего лишь бред глупой старой ведьмы.
My hero is kind, always thinking of his companion. I will do my best to not let her words hurt me. We need her alive. And I suppose she's at least honest. I will try to see the good qualities in her, at least until Jocelyn is safe. Then we can cut her off her head.
Ну тогда придет время, одно твое слово, и она умрет.
The word. Now I jest. Still, if the hag is alive, I do not know if Jocelyn can ever be safe. Is killing her the right thing? If at some point I know, I will tell you. Maybe a secret sign is not such a bad idea. How about if I scratch my ear? Nah, it may actually be itchy. How about if I say, I am hungry for a goat roast? Yeah, that will be the signal.
What are you two idiots babbling on about? Let's get going. Those are some hefty scars, girl. I've got a new name for you. Target dummy.
Так. Ага. Угу. Теперь надо вспомнить, как туда добираться. По-моему, от Хелгена проще всего. Блин, а я ведь в одном из видосов сказал, ну, по Тоталвару сказал, что какое-то время видосов по Скайриму не будет, а этот видос по Тоталвару, он выйдет, ну, на следующей неделе, наверное. Может, на этой, но так или иначе, хронологически, это видео выйдет раньше него. Да, неловко вышло. Anyway. Тут же должен быть какой-то заворот, да, туда? Вот он, наверное. Ну, дорога вроде есть. Мне кажется, я уже после этого квеста все-таки отпущу Зору и пойду в дозор. Потому что я так-то планировал давно это сделать. Ой. 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 Интересно.
Lucky hit. That was a good workout.
И откуда ты тут взялся такой красивый? Ага, он загасил дозорного стендера. А давайте мы возьмем быстрое лечение и вот... О, она за нами идет, что ли? Я совсем про это забыл. Да, я же собираюсь прокачивать оружие. Так, это не нужно. Не та постройка, но... А, это туннель из Skyrim Всеродил, который из... Да, из Beyond Skyrim. Только, походу, там две локации в одном месте заспавнились. А может и нет. Может недоработка, но зря на разрабов и сборки как-то не хочу наезжать. Крови.
Настоящие норды! Не отступай!
Капец, у нее засветилось. Блин, я смерти избежал. Осторожно.
Я тебя спасу! Я порежу тебя на кусочки!
А, стопантре. А что не... А, не нажал.
Умри, вампир! Я ты кровопийца!
А, ну, кстати, учитываем, что он, получается, бьет... Он бьет с такой способ, что если я буду стоять очень близко к какой-нибудь, он бы не достал. Он бы просто бился мечом об эту стену, потому что здесь такая рабочая коллизия. Проходим. Не стесняемся. кто-то из вас точно живет, да?
Stronger with each fight.
Это мы забираем, кстати, у меня там
Because
уровень.
they like to think so.
Я сейчас, в общем-то, по большей части собираю именно уровень, потому что, ну, точнее, именно опыт владения, уровень навыка, потому что сами очки навыков я добывать смогу без проблем от всяких сайд-квестов.
I'm coming, Justin. Just hold on.
Там кто-то есть.
Nothing.
Моя кровь защитит тебя. Для тебя тут кровь.
Ну, блин,
Вот
мне, конечно,
ты
было бы
где.
проще, наверное, их каким-то солнцем перебить. Ну, ладно, anyway. Капец, ну да, там у них закон такая. Так, это падала приземная.
Выше головы не прыгни.
Ну неплохо тогда.
Тебе казалось, я просто симпатичная мордашка?
Блин, стоп, нет, назад! Там же еще вампиры. Он сейчас друзей позовет.
Я уничтожу тебя на месте.
Убить! Надо убить!
Ты уже...
Блин, это вообще кайф.
Все, мне надоело. Этого хочешь, а?
Убить!
Тебе казалось, я просто симпатичная мордашка? Я уничтожу тебя на месте. Но я отведу. Казалось, я просто симпатичная мордашка?
Интересно, интересно, чем Зора занимается. Я выжил, я выжил, я выжил, я выжил, я выжил.
Тут кто-нибудь есть? А, вот ты где.
Ну, это неприятно. Сожрали. Сволочи. Короче, я пытаюсь быстренько получить опыт. Один уровень ближнего боя. Так, я категорически прошу прощения за руину.
Those are some hefty scars, girl. I've got a new name for you. Target dummy.
В общем, я записал эту серию. И
I've changed my mind.
так вышло, что
Target
после
dummies don't
вылета
talk as much as you do. And your face is carved up like a bloody whetstone. That's it.
в общем, у меня слетело выделение экрана, и остальная часть серии тупо записалась без видео. Как и вся следующая серия, между прочим, но на нее вообще насрать, там было...
You're right. You know what is my business? Getting my crystal back. If you can't do that, I'll add another stripe to your collection.
Давайте коротко, что было в серии, которую вы не увидите. Я просто немножко побегал по Драконьему мосту, забрал там доспехи и зачистил Волтум, чтобы оттуда забрать эту казну Оргнума. Она там находилась буквально в первой же комнате. Большую часть времени я там выполнял, собственно, сам квест в Волтуме. Это фигня, духота и вообще насрать. Так что, Кристалл Маригот, ко мне.
Is that the crystal?
Of course it's the crystal. I didn't come all this way to watch you fools tangle with bloodsuckers.
Bloody hag.
What did you say?
Nothing. It was my stomach grumbling. I think I might be getting hungry.
Better you stay that way. A girl your size could stand to lose a few pounds. Now, you both stand still. I'll use the old magic to send you both inside the crystal. As for what you'll find inside, it's anyone's guess. Young people are idiots. Children even more so. Maybe that's what makes the crystal so appealing. They say ignorance is bliss. Well, guess what? It also means you're ignorant. You two want to say any last words to each other before we do this?
Да делай
Well,
уже
too bad.
что-нибудь.
In you go.
Аллилуйя.
By the gods. Jocelyn?
Welcome to Zora's Field, sister.
Sister, you made this for me?
Remember that time Mother said it was too warm to go sledding? And I cried, and you cried, and then Father got the idea to throw cotton all over the house instead. Then you said we should plant cotton all over the tundra so that we never have a day without snow.
I remember, sister. Every day.
Well, here we are, Zora. This is our home. We never have to leave. We never have to cry.
Jocelyn,
Come on, sister. Let's go play.
It was so warm that winter. Riverwood didn't see an ounce of snow. It all seems so foolish now when Skyrim is so cold. The truth is I never really cared much for snow. I love bright colors. I only pouted because it meant so much to her. And maybe a part of me wanted to be that sister again. The one who pretended to care about nothing, to protect the things that meant everything. That day we met, I lied to you. I was on my way to the tundra, but it wasn't for Zora's field. It was always for Jocelyn. Now I know why she joined that coven. It was all for this. She wanted to be a child again. She wanted that feeling of home, but in a place where all the bad memories don't exist. Somewhere far away from Riverwood.
Все еще обожаю ее акцент. Зора, это место, мы не можем здесь оставаться.
I know. As much as it hurts me to say this, none of this is real. Just give me a moment to talk to her.
Do you see it, sister? Do you see the snow?
Jocelyn, dear. I know at times I've been a bad sister. I should have been there for you when all I cared about was myself. And I know you're sorry for what happened that day. This field, this place. You want to go back to those days when all our memories were beautiful. But sister, we can't. As much as we treasure them, those days are gone. So is every day we grew apart. I love you, Jocelyn. Please come home.
No! I'm not leaving. You aren't leaving. You're not my real sister. You're someone else.
Давайте посмотрим, что я могу с ними сделать. Химическое оружие, которое, да, естественно, на них не действует. А, стоп, это же Даэдра. Они так любят. В принципе, можно их не лутать, потому что у меня как бы все уже Я же в любом случае не буду перепроходить все заново, я просто потом загружу сейв.
Zora?
Don't worry, sister. I'm here.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
Give me a moment. I can take us home. Our real home.
All right, when you're ready. Jocelyn, are you okay? Can you walk?
I'm fine, sister. Thank you.
Are you sure, girl? Are you sure you aren't better off crawling around like a newborn babe? Isn't that the life you prefer?
Marigoth? Zora, what's going on?
Don't worry, my foolish apprentice. Your whetstone of a sister hasn't betrayed you. You're the only traitor here. All I want is what's mine.
Suddenly I'm feeling hungry for some goat roast.
Goat roast? It seems like the crystal has warped your companion's mind. But that's not my concern. Give me the crystal.
Нет, погоди. Ты ж слышала. Зора хочет жаркое из козы.
What? None of you are making any sense. You give me my crystal now.
just want to thank you. I know I tease you, calling you my liege and my theme, but on this day you were all that and more. You were not just my companion, my savior and my hero. You were a true friend.
Так, чем вы с Джослин теперь займетесь?
First we will go home to Riverwood. And then who knows? Gossiping, bickering, throwing dinnerware. All the stuff sisters do.
По крайней мере, никто из вас не будет сожалеть о Маригот.
Yes, I do not like judging people by the first impression, but Marigoth was at her 20th and nothing seemed to change. It was a perfect end to a wonderful day. Zora's field was beautiful, wasn't it?
Ты имеешь в виду поле Джослин?
Oh, it will always be for her, but that is our little secret. It will be Zora's field until it's ready, which means I still have much to do. Let us hope this time I can make it through Brutal Shin Pass without getting caught by a necromancer. If not, I'm sure my hero will come fetch me.
Sister, I think I'm ready to leave now.
Okay, then the three of us will go together.
3 of us?
Oh, I haven't introduced you to my companion.
Sister, I'll see you in Riverwood.
She's very shy.
Что ж, сейчас я отправлюсь в Солитюд, скину вещи в музей и отправлю Зору отдыхать. А потом, так как следующая серия была просрана, в общем-то, будет видос с началом Vigilante, наконец-то. Ну, как с началом? Там будет, по сути, один квест, а потом я буду пытаться гриндить, но ничего страшного. Это мы как-нибудь переживем. Благо, я потом еще за кадром очень много чего нагриндил. Так что, если вы здесь впервые, вы можете подписаться на канал, поставить лайк, нажать на колокольчик. А меня зовут Веритас. Всем до новых встреч. Всем пока-пока-пока-пока-пока.